First tonight, Peta is now sounding off about the death of a 12-year-old killer whale at San Diego SeaWorld. Sumar died this afternoon, just 24 hours after becoming ill. 10 News reporter Jennifer Jensen is live near the park with how the animal rights group hopes today's tragedy sends a message. Jen?
Tragic indeed, Steve. Now, he had actually lived here at SeaWorld since 1999, since he was just a calf. But Peta tells us tonight that this was no place for a 5,300-pound killer whale to live. Trainers at SeaWorld San Diego say they are heartbroken after Sumar, a 12-year-old killer whale, mysteriously died at the park. What you're looking at is video taken from Sky 10 from earlier in the day. You can see there are 2 whales in the tank with trainers. It is the male toward the top of your screen that is Sumar, the 5,300-pound orca that has called San Diego home since 1999. Sumar was just 4 months old when he arrived in San Diego after being born in Orlando. You can see him interacting with other killer whales, getting used to his new home at Shamu Stadium, the same home where he died today.
What did they tell you?
That he's sick.
They're just canceling the show, and it sounds like he's sick.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's going to keep happening over and over again. These animals are dying prematurely in captivity.
The People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals says circling in a concrete tank at a theme park was never a life at all.
It's impossible to provide them with an appropriate environment. They're living in concrete bathtubs, in what amounts to a bathtub for an animal the size of a killer whale.
SeaWorld says he only began to show signs of an illness about 24 hours earlier, and by this afternoon, a sling was lowered so Sumar could be hoisted to the bed of this truck, where he was taken out of sight from SeaWorld visitors. Now, Peta tells us that a killer whale of this size can usually live out in the ocean anywhere from 50 to 60 years. Meanwhile, the veterinary version of what's called an autopsy will be performed tonight, but we will not know the results of what killed this whale for several weeks. We're live here in front of SeaWorld. Jennifer Jensen, 10 News.
And we've uncovered more details about Sumar and his parents, who are no strangers to the spotlight. Sumar was fathered by Tilikum. That's the same orca which killed an Orlando trainer earlier this year. His mother was Tima, a 20-year-old killer whale that attacked Sumar in Orlando when he was just a calf. Trainers were forced to permanently separate the two. Back in June, Tima died along with her unborn calf while giving birth. If you'd like to read SeaWorld's full statement on today's death, just log on to 10news.com. You'll find it under Top Stories.